Okay, just passing Central Park on Kingsway. This is Patterson and Kingsway. There's a SkyTrain station just up there. So the direction that the camera's facing is the south side of Kingsway. So right here at Olive and Kingsway, we've got a Waves Coffee. On the other side of the street is Burnaby Center. So this side here, Hair City, Curry King Chinese Restaurant. There's a Olive Dental. There's a Pho Vietnamese 24-hour restaurant here. There's also a Bubble World, which is bubble milk tea, Japanese sushi restaurant. There's a Foot Lounge, Pretty Nails. There's a pizza factory here, Saffron Indian Cuisine, and Tribal Hot Pot Noodle. This is Wilson Avenue in Kingsway. Also right coming up here is a Nando's Chicken, and they've got a Royal Bank right here. And across the street there's a whole bunch of other establishments, and we'll get to that on the way back. So here's a 24-hour Esso gas station. So they've got an On the Run and Tim Hortons inside. We're coming up to Willingdon and Kingsway here, where the Crystal Mall is located. Inside the Crystal Mall there's 200 stores plus restaurants. So there's a Hanju hot pot right here on the corner. There's also a Vietnamese noodle. There's a money exchange here, just about 30 meters down there. There's an Ali Shan Chinese restaurant. And then on the Kingsway side, there's also some more restaurants, and there's also computer stores and mobile cellular phone accessories, cases, screen covers, etc. Just behind the Crystal Mall is the Burnaby Public Library. So now we've crossed onto the east side of Willingdon, and there's a new development here which is called Station Square. There's going to be 5 high-rise towers built here and a whole bunch of anchor restaurants going in here. It's going to be a pedestrian sidewalk and a bunch of other professional services and small businesses. So here's a Real Canadian Superstore, which is an anchor tenant at Metrotown Mall, where there's over 450 stores, like all of your regular brand name shoes and clothing. There's McDonald's, Starbucks, there's food court, there's the Bay, Sears, Toys R Us, there's the T&T supermarket inside, Chapters, there's just about any other store that you could imagine. There's an Apple store in there as well, and Apple Training. On the other side of Kingsway there's lots of banking and other small services. Okay, in the far corner here there's Uncle Willie's, which is all you can eat Western style food with roast beef, potatoes, things like that. And just behind here on the right hand side is the Bonsor Community Center, where they have a swimming pool, tennis courts, soccer courts. They have a skateboard park, baseball fields. Let's see, they've also got basketball courts there. In the winter time it's open. They've got squash and racquetball, volleyball, indoor basketball, lots of activities for kids. They also have a daycare center there as well. They've got upstairs cardio with treadmills and such, and then downstairs they've got the weight gym. There's also a lot of new development going on down there as well. So just across the street here at Nelson and Kingsway, it's called Kingsway Plaza, and there's a London Drugs here. There's a sushi restaurant. There's car insurance. There's a Royal Bank. Let's see, there's also a Ukrainian restaurant a Ukrainian delicatessen that just opened up. They also have UPS store, so it's a mailbox place and UPS. They also have some acupuncture here as well. Excuse me. And so now coming up to Marlborough, so now here's a Van City Bank. bank. There's also an NCIX computer store here. Here they've got all of your computer parts, motherboards, cases, peripherals, mouses. There's a Kentucky Fried Chicken. Here's a all-you-can-eat sushi restaurant. And now there's another one here, Burlington Square. There's a bunch of smaller businesses in the back there. Some more restaurants and banking here. So here's an Indian Chinese cuisine. Here's a Chinese restaurant that's been here for many, many years. A hot pot and another sushi. And right here is the Caps Westwood Cycle. So we're almost at the end of this Kingsway strip that we would consider Metrotown. And we're going to turn around here shortly at the Denny's, just up one more block here. So we've also got a white spot here. Got a Little Caesars hot and ready pizza place, and then also here's an on Chinese restaurant, and these guys do delivery. And just across the street here where we're going to be turning, there's a Dollarama, there's a cold beer and wine store, and a little friendly pub. Be in the way here. Jeez. I'm gonna pause this. Okay, so here's a Taekwondo place. There's a dollar store. And there's a dim sum place. Here's the Denny's. There's the Great Bear Pub. Got a bunch of Korean restaurants here. Got a tea house and a 24-hour Vietnamese restaurant. Got an auto parts store here. It's open 7 days a week. There's a Shanghainese restaurant here inside the hotel. Yeah, this place actually has a lineup quite often. It's pretty good food. So we've also got a wholesale club for grocery shopping and toilet paper and things like that. And there's also a Safeway right here. I think they're open till 12. Got a 24-hour 7-Eleven. We've got an IHOP. Got a dry cleaners, another Korean restaurant right here coming up. Here's a Hong Kong cafe restaurant. There's a number of different colleges in that building right there. So there's a community college. There's I think a holistic college. And this is another 24-hour gas station. Right across the street from this gas station is the London Drugs, which is open 7 days a week. And so far we've been driving for 8 minutes and 40 seconds since we started. So most of all of this stuff is within walking distance of our location. Okay, so here's some more Szechuan Chinese food. There's a dumpling and noodle restaurant right here. Then there's this new hot pot place. There's also a cattle cafe, a dental clinic. Here's a Starbucks, and they've got a Best Buy that occupies basically the whole second floor upstairs here. They've got a Moore's Clothing for men, and the 24-hour Shoppers Drug Mart. Okay, they have wonderful sales every week, and they've got everything from ice cream to pharmacy in here. They also sell makeup and health lotions and things like that. Frozen food, pizza, French fries, they have potato chips. They sell water and soft drinks. This is the Metrotown pedestrian bridge here as well. It was just finished a couple years ago. And this would be the shortcut route to get to the SkyTrain from our location. To get to right where we're parked is about a 5-minute walk to our location. And then to cut through to the left to the SkyTrain station is another 5 minutes. Here's the Bank of Montreal. Right beside it is the CIBC Bank. Above it is a Mongolian hot pot. There's a Subway here. There's another sushi restaurant and a Taiwan restaurant. Got some boots, shoes, another Westminster Savings, another cafe, another sushi. There's a Soul Cafe. Here's a Cactus Club. There's a pharmacy and a medical clinic. Right here is Sushi Garden. There's usually a lineup here quite often. Here's a Thai food restaurant. So right across the street from here is the Station Square, which is basically at McKay and Kingsway. They've got a Taekwondo training facility underneath here on the side of this building. Here's a brand new building, hotel residential. We've got an Italian. Okay, so continuing along, this is Marketplace, Old Orchard, bowling lanes, IGA. They've got a Shoppers Drug Mart. They've got a BC Liquor Store, Carousel Cameras. They've got a workout place, Subway, Donair. They've got a couple of Chinese cafes there. Right here is Earl's, and up above is Fish on Rice, which is a Japanese sushi a la carte and all you can eat. Got a hair studio, a dentist. There's a Scotia Bank. There's a Greek restaurant up ahead here. There's a Great Clips. There's the Greek restaurant. And then there's also a Pizza Hut here at the end of this block. Pizza Hut's open till 11, and they do delivery and pickup. There's an all-women's fitness club, and there's a couple of medical centers in here, and a dental and a pharmacy. And right here is the Shell gas station. And this is right where we started. And so that's the roundabout down the Kingsway strip. Hope that this was informative for you and helps you make a decision to send us an email. Thanks again.